back to Movies on the Brain, where we tackle the most action packed and brutal films. I'm Jason, and today we're diving into the fierce world of Mortal Kombat. Directed by Simon McQuoid, Mortal Kombat brings iconic characters and intense battles to the screen in a way fans have been waiting for. Starring Louis Tan, Jessica McNamee, and Josh Lawson, this adaptation delivers bone crushing fights, legendary fatalities, and a new twist on the classic storyline. In Mortal Kombat, we're thrown into a world where survival means everything and every fighter has something to prove. Let's dive into this action packed film and see how it lives up to the legend. Get ready because it's time to fight. Mortal Kombat opened in theaters on April 8th, 2021 internationally, and April 23rd, 2021 domestically, with a budget of $55 million. During its 8-week theatrical run, it earned $42.3 million domestically and $42.1 million internationally, making a worldwide total of $84.4 million. Its opening weekend, which happened to be during the COVID-19 pandemic, saw it earn $23.3 million, finishing number one in the box office ahead of the likes of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Mugen Train, Godzilla vs. Kong, Nobody, and Raya and the Last Dragon, numbers 2 through 5 respectively, with Demon Slayer also opening the same weekend. The final week in theaters saw it earn $91,232 and finished its box office run at number 19. In 17th century Japan, assassins led by Bihan kill a rival clan led by Hanzo Hasashi, including Hanzo's family. After killing the attackers, Hanzo fights Bihan, who stabs him with his own kunai. Hanzo dies and his soul is condemned to the Netherrealm. Raiden, the god of thunder, later takes Hanzo's surviving infant daughter to safety. In 2021, the Realm of Outworld has defeated Earthrealm in 9 tournaments known as Mortal Kombat. If Earthrealm loses a 10th one, the rules state that it will be conquered by Outworld. However, an ancient prophecy states that the blood of Hanzo Hasashi will unite a new generation of Earthrealm's champions to prevent Outworld's victory. Aware of this, sorcerer Shang Tsung, who has overseen the last 9 victories, sends his warriors to kill Earthrealm's champions, identified by a dragon mark, before the next tournament begins. One such champion, MMA fighter Cole Young, is attacked alongside his family by Bihan, who now calls himself Sub-Zero. However, Special Forces Major Jackson Jax Briggs rescues the Youngs, directing them to find his partner Sonya Blade, with whom he has been investigating Mortal Kombat's existence. Jax stays to battle Sub-Zero, but loses his arms in the process. Cole goes to Sonya's hideout, where she is interrogating a captive Australian mercenary named Kano. She reveals that the dragon mark can be transferred to anyone who kills the original bearer. They are then attacked by Shang Tsung's assassin Syzoth, who Kano kills with Cole and Sonya's help. They travel to Raiden's temple and meet Earthrealm champions Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and Raiden himself, who is critical of the newcomers. They also find Jax, whom Raiden rescued and fitted with a set of mechanical arms. Shang Tsung attempts to attack the temple, but is stopped when Raiden shields it from intrusion. Cole and Kano train with Liu Kang and Kung Lao to unlock their Arcana, a power unique to all Dragon Mark bearers. During an argument, Kano awakens his Arcana, which is the ability to shoot lasers from his right eye. Meanwhile, Cole is unable to awaken his Arcana. Disappointed, Raiden sends Cole back to his family, revealing that he is a descendant of Hanzo Hasashi. Shang Tsung gathers his warriors, including Kano's former ally Cabal, to attack the temple. Cabal convinces Kano to defect and sabotage the shield. During the fray, Jax awakens his Arcana, granting him human strength and upgraded arms. Concurrently, the Youngs are attacked by Goro. Cole rouses his Arcana, gaining a suit of armor that can absorb kinetic energy from physical attacks and a set of tonfas, and kills Goro before helping repel the attack on the temple. As Raiden teleports the Earthrealm fighters to the Void, a safe space between the realms, Sub-Zero attempts to stop Cole. However, Kung Lao saves Cole from Sub-Zero and has his soul taken by Shang Tsung. Cole proposes a plan to force Outworld's champions into single combat with them before neutralizing Sub-Zero together. Agreeing with the plan, Raiden gives Cole Hanzo's kunai, which still has Hanzo's blood on it. Raiden transports Cole and his allies to their targets. While defeating Outworld's champions, Sonya kills Kano and acquires his Dragon Mark, gaining the ability to fire energy blasts from her arm as her Arcana in the process. Sub-Zero abducts Cole's family to lure him into a one-on-one fight. Overpowered, Cole uses the kunai and drains the blood from it, releasing Hanzo as the vengeful Spectre Scorpion. Recognizing Cole as his descendant, Scorpion helps him kill Sub-Zero and free his family. Thanking Cole for freeing him and requesting that he take care of the Hasashi bloodline, Scorpion departs as Raiden, the other champions, and Shang Tsung arrive. Shang Tsung threatens to bring armies instead of individual fighters next time they meet. Raiden banishes him, declaring his intention to train new warriors for the next tournament and assigning his current champion to recruit them. Cole then departs to Los Angeles to look for martial arts movie star Johnny Cage. Now let's look at the cast. Louis Tan as Cole Young. Other roles for Louis Tan include Shatterstar in Deadpool 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine, Kip in About Fate, and Hyro Farnwell in 10,000 Days. Jessica McNamee as Sonya Blade. Other roles for Jessica McNamee include Lori in The Meg, Gwen in The Vow, and Lindsay Taylor in Chips. Josh Lawson as Kano. Other roles for Josh Lawson include Paul in The Little Death, Gench Allenby in Anchorman 2 The Legend Continues, and Tate in the TV show Superstore. Claude Brooks as Jax. Other roles for McCod Brooks include Matthew Applewhite in the TV show Desperate Housewives, Eggs in the TV show True Blood, and Charlie in Nobody's Fool. Ludi Lin as Liu Kang. Other roles for Ludi Lin include Zack in 2017's Power Rangers movie, Captain Merc in Aquaman, and Kerwin Tan in the TV show Kung Fu. Max Huang as Kung Lao. Other roles for Max Huang include a zombie in Dead Survivors, a bandit in Outcast, and Igor in Time Raiders. Tadanobu Asano as Raiden. Other roles for Tadanobu Asano include Captain Yugi Nagata in Battleship, Hogan in the MCU Thor movies, and Taman Yamaguchi in Midway. Hiroyuki Sanada as Hanzo Hasashi. Other roles for Hiroyuki Sanada include the Elder in Bullet Train, Shimazu in John Wick Chapter 4, and Musashi in the TV show Westworld. Matilda Kimber as Emily Young. This has been Matilda Kimber's only role so far. Laura Brent as Allison Young. Other roles for Laura Brent include Ruby Price in Winchester, Mia Ram in A Few Best Men, and Stacy in Healing. Sissy Stringer as Melina. Other roles for Sissy Stringer include Danica in 2020's Children of the Corn, Grace in Carnifex, and Rose Hathaway in the TV show Vampire Academy. Mel Johnson as Natara. Other roles for Mel Johnson include Rosie in Five Blind Dates, Sofia Flores in Blacklight, and Brooke in Witchboard. Daniel Nelson as the Body of Cabal. Other roles for Daniel Nelson include Jonah in Girls Night Out, Angelo in The Lost One, and Hayworth in Godzilla vs. Kong. Damon Harriman as the voice of Cabal. Other roles for Damon Harriman include the Roadkill Driver in House of Wax, Dan in The Little Death, and Dewey Crow in the TV show Justified. Joe Taslim as Bihan. Other roles for Joe Taslim include Jaka in The Raid Redemption, Manas in Star Trek Beyond, and Jaw in Fast and Furious 6. Angus Sampson as the voice of Goro. Other roles for Angus Sampson include the organic mechanic in Mad Max Fury Road, Tucker in Insidious The Red Door, and Don Chalmers in the TV show Bump. Keen Han as Shang Tsung. Other roles for Keen Han include Lao in The Dark Knight, Kun Feng in Contagion, and Councilman Yin in Captain America the Winter Soldier. Nathan Jones as Reiko. Other roles for Nathan Jones include Big Ben and Ricky Stenicki, Rogan and Spiderhead, and Bernie and Boar. You know, I really love the way this movie starts, even if it is brutal. Joe Haslam brings, can't think of the right word, so I'm just going to use eeriness to Bihan, especially when he's looking for Sashi Hanzo. He gets down to Hanzo's son's level, and then that music cue with the violin is absolutely perfect because it shows that he's looking to kill, honestly. The brutality of Hanzo against the assassins is 100% warranted, I think, after Bihan kills his wife and son. And then honestly, I really love the choreography in the fight between Hanzo and Bihan. And I wonder how hard it was for Joe Taslim to make himself slow down during the fight scene so camera could record him. But I'll talk about that here in just a little bit when I get to my fun facts. After the time jump when we first get introduced to Cole Young, we are led to believe that he's not a good fighter. And that first fight we see him in only helps us believe that he isn't. I really think Louis Tan brings a bit of cockiness to Cole, and to me, it's actually pretty refreshing to see our protagonist be cocky. And then, even though it's not Kerry Hiroyuki Tagawa, Chin Han really sells you on him being Shang Tsung when we finally see Bihan as Sub-Zero for the first time. I really do enjoy that first action sequence with Cole, Sub-Zero, and Jax. It's really well shot, and I think the special effects are really great. And then we get another well choreographed fight between Jax and Sub-Zero, and I'm like 90% sure that the way Jax loses his arms here in this is how he loses them in the games. If I'm wrong, let me know that in the comments below. And Josh Lawson is such a perfect Kano. I mean, he brings such a, what's the word, air about him, I guess I could say. And I love the 3-on-1 fight between him, Cole, and Sonya against Sizoth. And I love that they give us Kano's classic heart rip fatality as well. Honestly, I really enjoyed seeing the origins of how Kano got his laser beam, even though I don't really agree with the whole Arcana thing. And seeing Reiko, Cabal, and Natara and the silhouette of Goro right before the fight between Cole and Goro was actually pretty awesome. I do wish the fight between Reiko and Jax was longer, but I was really impressed with it. I knew the fight between Sonya and Kano would be really good, and it was a long time. It was a long time coming. Uh, and the fight between Cabal and Melina against Cole and Liu Kang was really well shot. And I really think all the fights were really well choreographed, even if I didn't agree with the whole story, like I just mentioned about the whole Arcana. Making Cole an ancestor of Hanzo was a strange choice, but the fights between Sub-Zero and Cole and Sub-Zero and Scorpion are so good, and they have lots of callbacks to the games. And then I enjoyed the 2-on-1 attack with Cole and Scorpion against Sub-Zero. I'm after rewatching this, I'm pretty excited for the second one, even if I don't like the casting choice of Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. Hiroyuki Sanada had no knowledge of the Mortal Kombat franchise prior to being cast for the film. He researched the property online, but also tried a hands-on approach by finding the classic game at Game Center, in which he was beaten every time, just losing and losing. Despite his worries about the role, he discovered that fans had photoshopped his face on the body of Scorpion even before he was offered the part. The character's look was based on traditional samurai armor with certain twists, just such as a sharp cane from his kunai on the shoulder plates. Hanzo Hasashi uses a kunai weapon in his garden. These knives are the most recognized ninja weapon, but they were an all-purpose tool mainly used to dig and scale walls. Ninja preferred this tool because it was light and easy to travel with. Max Wong was a member of the Jackie Chan stunt team and would pitch ideas to make Mortal Kombat's choreography even better. He even used his background to retrain himself when adopting Kung Lao's martial arts style, which is very different from his own. Simon McQuoid had asked Joe Taslim to slow down a bit during fight scenes as he was moving too fast for the camera. Joe Taslim credits his son with helping him make the decision to play Sub-Zero. Ricard Brooks called it a dream come true to be able to play Jax, having long been a fan of the franchise. His outfit was designed as rugged and urban, but his real-life tattoos had to be covered up before a tattoo specifically designed for the character could be applied. Scorpion's line, "Get over here," was the only English one he had said in the movie. All his others were in Japanese. Jean-Claude Van Damme's daughter, Bianca Van Damme, auditioned for the role of Melina. When Jax gives Cole directions to find Sonya Blade, he says 806 West Washington Boulevard in Gary, Indiana. This refers to a former address of NetherRealm Studios, the developer of the Mortal Kombat games. Trish Stratus was rumored for the role of Sonya Blade. And that's a wrap on our review of Mortal Kombat. This film delivers on the action, the lore, and of course those unforgettable fatalities that fans have been waiting for. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like and subscribe to Movies on the Brain for more high-energy movie discussions. Let us know your thoughts on Mortal Kombat. Did it deliver the brutality you were hoping for? Drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of Mortal Kombat, there's only one rule. Finish it.